welcome to the A-Listers podcast. I'm Jahsleigh Rochelle, joined by my wonderful co-host, Miss Katherine Rowe. Catherine, how are you doing today? What has been a Oscar of your week? What has been a Razzie of your week?
Hello, it's amazing to be back as always. I'm having a really good week, Jocelyn. I know I've been having a lot of good weeks recently, but this was just a really good week. My Oscar of the week was that I was able to see some friends this weekend. I went to visit some friends in Pittsburgh, and it was just a really good weekend. I hadn't seen them in like 2 years, and
Oh,
it was nice to be able to actually. I never like explored Pittsburgh, so they showed me around, and it was super cute, and I just had a really good time.
nice.
Um, my Razzie of the week, honestly, I had such a good week that I couldn't even think about a Razzie, but I realized that my Razzie, the only thing that's bothering me this past week is the Mount Sinai Health System because I've been trying to book some appointments with them, and they're being pretty difficult. I don't know how you felt
I
about
really,
them when you were here, if you ever had a doctor's appointment with them, but they're not good.
yeah.
Um,
Wait,
but
I had Mount Sinai, but luckily, I moved, but
mhm.
they had some beef with the health insurance company. So is that what you're kind of going through? But they're
Yeah.
they're back covering it now, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple of appointments with them that have gone fine. They just leave some stuff off documents sometimes, and then
Mm,
I got notified that a doctor that I was about to see is out of network, and I double checked and they are in network. So I'm
mm,
like, what's going on, guys? I think they just might be a little bit of a mess administratively. Like
yeah.
once I get to the appointment, it's always okay and fine, but like making the appointment and getting everything figured out is it's just
Mhm.
always a hot mess express.
Yeah.
Um, it is, and their app has like 25,000 things that you could click on and try to
Mm.
find like stuff on. But honestly, it's been a really good week. It's like a 90, a 96 for me. Like it's just been a solid week. And today we had the day off. Shout out
Yeah.
Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Um, I can't complain. It's been an amazing week.
Nice.
How has your week been?
My week has been pretty good. Pretty good. Like you said, really been enjoying Memorial Day weekend. Got to kick it off on Friday. I got some new spectacles on the way. So pretty happy about that. My Oscar is just Memorial Day weekend.
Mm,
Had a good time. So got some new glasses coming and new contacts coming. I said just give me them both. We got to see.
give
We
me
got
everything. Yeah.
to yeah. Um Side note, I usually get Ray-Ban glasses, but this time I'm switching it up. Now I have some Ralph Lauren glasses coming.
Oh, the,
Yeah,
you and Ralph Lauren? That's never happened before. To our listeners, Jossley frequently wears Ralph
I
Lauren
believe this is
and
Ralph Lauren right
would
now.
go to Ralph's coffee shop frequently, even though their coffee does not taste good.
Every
Like,
Friday.
yeah.
Every Friday.
Hmm.
Anyway, y- side note, they to the Ralph Lauren social media people, please, please, please stop posting black and white pictures of Ralph Lauren with quotes. You guys scare me every single time.
Mm.
You scare me
Is he
because
alive?
he still is alive. He's in his upper 80s though. So, they'd be like, it's a picture of him with a quote. And it's frequent. And every time I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's just a
Mm.
quote.
All right.
But Ralph Lauren social media people, please stop it. Please. So my Razzie my Oscars Memorial Day weekend. Had a good
Uh-huh.
time. Did some shopping. Did some thrifting. Hung out with some family. Went to the farm. All the good things. My Razzie kind of like you. It was such a good time. Don't really have a Razzie. I guess my Razzie is that we got to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but I had a good time. Yeah. As far as Rotten Tomato score, I'm a equal you. I think I'm a 97. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was a 96, but yeah. Hmm.
Oh, well, I'm a one up you
See,
then.
I'm at the end of this year, I'm gonna clip all the times that you don't listen to what I say.
96, 97. Like, I was just sorry for rounding you up. I'm
Thank you.
sorry.
That's okay. You know what? I'll change mine. I'm a 97. I'll change mine just to fit you. So,
Okay, yay, twins. um, what have you been watching this week, Catherine?
well, I actually watched a lot this weekend.
Mm.
I watched the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie because I was silenced on this podcast and I was not allowed. We were not allowed to watch a Star Wars movie. Jahsleigh put her foot down and said, "We've been watching horror movies recently. I draw the line at a Star Wars."
That's not what happened. That is not what
It's
happened.
kind of, yeah, it's kind of what happened. Listeners can choose their side, Team Catherine or Team Jocelyn. So I saw that with my friends in Pitt, and it was really cute. Not my favorite Star Wars movie, but it was good. And then I haven't been watching a lot of reality TV, but my friends Abby and Dawson love reality TV, so they were like, "Let's watch some." So we started Vanderpump Rules. And
Mm.
honestly, it got me. Like, like the mess and the drama got to me. I was like, I don't know if I can watch this regularly because there's a lot of episodes and a lot of seasons, but
Hmm.
it was good. So, recommend everybody go see Mandalorian and Grogu. I wouldn't, Jocelyn, I don't recommend you to see it because you don't like fun.
I think
But
I might go see it tomorrow, actually. What?
devastating. Devastating.
My mom suggested it. So,
Wow. And we could have watched a movie for May the 4th, or a Star Wars movie for May the 4th, and we didn't. But maybe we can next year.
yeah.
I think you'll like it though. I think you'll think it's cute. Have you seen any of the Mandalorian show? I know the answer is no, but can you confirm
No.
that for me? Okay.
Mm-mm. But did Jon Favreau direct it? I like him.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you like of him, Marvel?
Jon Favreau? Well,
Yeah.
Marvel. He was in Couples Retreat. He was in some
He
other
does a lot
stuff.
of Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I like him as like an actor because he was in wasn't he in the backup? No, not the backup plan. The breakup.
He's an Iron Man.
Yeah, but like I like him like as a comedian. Like he was in Four Christmases, Couples Retreat,
Oh,
The
right. Yeah.
Breakup. Like he
Yeah.
has a lot of like he's funny.
Yeah, he is funny. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I found out that he also like directs, and so I'm like, oh wow, I thought that was cool. So yeah.
Well, I recommend you go to see it. But what are you watching this past week? And does it have to do with Michael Jackson?
Catherine, I didn't. I still have not gone seen that movie again, and I at this point like I cannot go see it again because it's
Yeah.
still it's been a
Oh, I
month.
banned you from every AMC from seeing that movie again. I told them that if you show up, to turn you away and call a therapist.
But I just want to let you know that like I thought about going to see it last night, and there was like a 5:10 show, and there was like an 8 o'clock show. The 5:10 show sold out. The 8:10 show, it was like
Dang.
8 o'clock, and they were like almost full. And
Wow.
I was like, this movie came out a month ago, which
That
is
is crazy.
crazy. But it kind of makes me happy that people are going to go into the movies. So let's see, what am I watching? Last night I watched Amira Has Two Faces with Barbara Streisand and I forgot the guy's name. Basically, it's about two Columbia professors. Like the guy is a math professor, and he was like looking for a wife, but like someone not conventionally like attractive or whatever. So yeah, so he marries Barbara Streisand,
Okay.
and it was okay. Like I mostly did it because like
He purposely wanted someone not conventionally attractive.
yeah, because
Did he tell that to her?
I think well okay I may or may not have my phone out. Um, but yeah, he did communicate that. Yeah, no, he did communicate that to her. Because there were some like stipulations to it. I mainly turned it on because I was like, I think it was like Oscar nominees somewhere in there, and then my alma mater, like it was at Columbia, and a lot of the film or a lot of the scenes took place at Columbia, so it was nice to kind of watch that. But yeah, it was okay. And then I'm also still chugging along at Paradise. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that's about it. Yeah, nothing too new. But yeah,
Anything exciting happening in movie news this week?
nothing but the good old one of my favorite animated movies, Shrek, has
Yeah.
its 25th anniversary. It's on Peacock. I turned it on one night, but I think someone called me, so I didn't get to really finish it. But love Shrek, honestly. What about you?
Hmm. Oh, I love the Shrek movies. Is the first one your favorite or?
I think so. Yeah, really love yeah, really love Donkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
And
compared to him a few times, so
hmm?
I said I've been compared to him a few times.
No, I was gonna say, I think it was Kiara who said that I would just like burst out singing like Donkey. And I was like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
that's what I'm saying. Donkey's fun.
I love Donkey. I love Donkey. So yeah, so that's the big movie news. Other movie news is that Jossie went thrifting. She got some
Mm.
DVDs.
Ooh, what do we get?
She got The Lion King. Gotta get the
Okay.
classic,
The
especially
OG
because
or the live action?
the OG.
Okay.
Come on, come on. Especially since she's having trouble with logging into Catherine's Disney Plus. So,
Are you still having trouble with that?
you know, it's the
Girl.
TV. It's the TV because I like will log in and like you know how like when you log in it
Yeah.
the next screen should show up like you're logged in
Yeah.
now. It doesn't do that.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Okay. I mean, you can
no,
let me
it's
know when you
fine.
need the password. Like,
I've gotten the password. I've gotten it. So I got that. Sweet Home Alabama. Um, okay, I bought When Harry Met Sally, but then
mm,
when I bought it, I was like, I think I might already have it, and I did already have it, so I'm gonna donate it
mm.
again. And I think I got one more. Oh, and then My Big Fat Greek Wedding. So I got
Oh
that too.
yeah, that's a fun one.
Hmm. So yeah, that's all the movie news. Any movie news on your end?
No, nothing really. Just excited to talk about the movie that we're watching for today because
All
I
right.
pulled a Jossley this week, so I'm excited to talk to you about it.
And what is a Jostley for the listeners who do not have any context of?
Well, so we went and saw I Love Boosters. And I realized as I was sitting down that I was sitting down on time for the record as well. Let the record show that I was at the AMC before trailer started. But I realized that I had no idea the genre of the movie or the plot of the movie or really anything about like the plot is fine, but I was like, what kind of movie am I about to watch? All I knew was that it had Kiki Palmer in it. And honestly, I think that's all you needed to know. I'm not sure this movie could be really explained or defined by one genre. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I texted you and you were like, "You're pulling a Jossley right now," because I had absolutely no context of what I was about to watch for an hour and a half. So
Yeah. And sometimes that's the best. Like
yeah,
me
it was
going to
fun.
see Star Wars this week.
You know,
What is it about? Who
I'll send you
knows?
I'll send you a voice memo about and summarize the first three seasons so you can kind of get it.
Oh yeah, because that's on Disney Plus. The
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
yeah.
Don't bother. Don't bother. I'll figure it out. But in related to well, changing paces to our movie of the week. We are talking about I Love Boosters, starring Kiki Palmer and others. And a quick synopsis from Rotten Tomatoes is professional shoplifters embark on a wild adventure as they target a cutthroat fashion mogul. This movie has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and is standing at 73% on the popcorn meter. So, as far as our cast and crew, we first have Boots Riley. Catherine, are you familiar with Boots Riley?
Only adjacently. I knew that he was like also a rapper and did
Mm,
like a lot of stuff with activism and stuff, but I hadn't seen his other movie. More of just like familiar with the name, kind of aware of him, but I
yeah.
would not be able to identify him or say anything that he had did, but we can now.
Okay. Yeah. I also did not see Sorry to Bother You. But a lot of people said that Sorry to Bother You was a little different, like this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
And honestly, so Boots Riley actually made an appearance, and this movie was in the
Oh.
Atlanta Film Festival.
Mm.
So I kind of had an idea of how like his appearance, and
Mhm.
honestly, the movie matches. It matches the
Yeah.
vibe. So it's, I mean, This movie kind of gives Cat in the Hat. I don't know about you.
No, it does. Yeah. It's very kooky. It's very,
Yeah. Which I'm not like mad about. I mean, we need some
yeah.
color and
Oh,
weirdness in our
yeah.
lives. But as far as the cast, it's starring Miss Kiki Keep a Job Palmer. Okay. She has a
Uh-huh.
podcast that I
Uh-huh.
regularly listen to. I mean, she's been around. She started with what, Aquila and the Bee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Like so many things. So many
Mm-hmm.
things. Love Kiki Palmer. Do you like Kiki Palmer? Are you a Kiki fan?
Oh yeah, I love her. I mean, she was in a lot of stuff when she was a kid that I didn't really watch. I mean, Akilah and the Bee, True Jackson VP, but I didn't really
Hmm.
watch it. She's been in a lot of horror. She did Scream Queens, like comedy
Hmm.
horror. She did Scream Queens the show, which was kind of what I first watched her in, and
Hmm.
Nope, which I thought was really really good. And then One of Them Days last year was really funny. So.
Hmm.
I just always think she's really good and she's hilarious as a person and yeah, I love her. I think she's a really good actress. Like she is legitimately really, really good.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like she's very hardworking too. Like
Hmm.
that girl, she stays booked and busy. So you have
Hmm.
Kiki Palmer. You also have Taylor Page.
Hmm.
I know Taylor Page from a while ago. She was on this VH1 show called Hit the Floor.
Hmm.
She's been in some other stuff lately, but that's what I mainly know from her. And I like her. And then you also have Naomi Aki, Poppy Lou.
Love.
You love Naomi Aki?
Yeah, I feel like she was in Sorry Baby, like a movie that we
Mm-hmm.
both love. And I really liked Mickey 17. And either way, I thought she was really, really good in it. Just like every time I see her, she's really good and she shows up. Um, like I never know what movie she's going to show up in next,
Yeah.
So it's really
Her and Will Poulter,
good.
he's also in this movie. They started another movie that I kind of like watched last year. It was kind of
Oh,
like a
interesting.
musical. I can't think of the
Okay.
name. It wasn't too mainstream. But
Okay.
Will Poulter was singing. She was singing.
Hmm.
There was a lot going on there. They were loving, like they liked each other.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, but you also have Poppy Lou, who was in
Hmm.
Dog Man, and then Will Poulter.
Hmm.
And I didn't write this down, but you also have Demi Moore in this film. So
Yeah.
big cast, honestly.
Yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield,
Hmm.
like, just keeps going. Yeah.
Hmm.
What'd you think of the overall cast?
I thought it was really good. It was really a. I know a lot of like the director and Lakeith have worked together before, and a lot of the people have worked together before. But it was not a cast I would have like pegged to all put together to be in the movie. But they all did a really good job, and I thought everyone was really funny, especially because it was a like I don't even know comedy, satire,
Hmm.
sci-fi, but also had deep topics about like stuff that's happening in the world, and I
Yeah.
thought they had a really good chemistry with that. Will Poulter was sporting a crazy haircut,
Hmm.
so that was kind of rough.
And
um
a little fun fact about that actually, Will Poulter personally suggested dyeing his hair for his character.
hmm.
Yeah, and a physical transformation he initiated himself rather than like one being assigned by the costume designer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Good for
But
him.
yeah, a little throwback though. I think so. Catherine knows this. I was on a little Will Poulter deep dive about a year
Hmm.
ago, and I did see on his Wikipedia that like he was doing this movie, and I clicked on the movie, and it was filmed in Atlanta, but like it saw the cast, and I was like, what kind of movie like is this? And so like this movie has
Yeah.
always been on my radar because I'm like, what? I'm like Will
Yeah.
Poulter, Kiki Palmer, Demi Moore, Naomi Aki. Like it just keeps going. So I'm glad it's finally out and I got to
Hmm.
see it. So,
Hmm.
but yeah. But Catherine, all
Hmm.
right. Overall thoughts on I Love Boosters. Like, how'd you
Yeah.
feel about it? You
Yeah,
just
this
saw it
is fresh.
recently.
Yeah, this is fresh in my mind. I left the movie theater like an hour ago. So I haven't had much time to digest. I thought that it was a very fun movie. I never truly never expected what was going to come next. I thought that this movie was way more colorful than any movie we've seen recently in a way that I love. I think a lot of movies are very, I don't know what the right word for it is, but not saturated or they're too saturated. They're just like more monotone and not as pretty. And I thought that the acting was really good in this. Um, the girl who plays, her name's something Gonzalez, who plays like the stoner one who's like figuring out a lot of the science. I really love her. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought it had a lot of topics that were really interesting to talk about, reflect on our modern day world. And a lot of the satirical stuff was really funny and interesting. It's not my favorite movie. There was some stuff that kind of did, that I was like, okay, the
Yeah.
scene is taking a turn. That I'm not sure I would want to rewatch, or not really my exact vibe. But
Yeah.
I think that it is so fun that this movie was made and was put onto big screens, and I think that's why it's important to support different creators. And
Yeah.
I thought it was very obvious that the director was a both an activist and a like an artist. Like I think like that came through a lot in the movie. So yeah, I had a good time. I was laughing. You'd have to be careful who you recommend it to because there's just
Yeah.
some interesting stuff in it. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that it was made and it is on the big screen and people are seeing it. And Kiki Palmer did an amazing job in the lead. Great,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Not my favorite, not my personal. Not gonna be on my top four letterbox, but
Oh, gosh darn.
yeah, I know. What about you?
Yeah. I really like the colors. Beautiful colors. It made me like laugh a lot. At some points I was like, okay, this is a bit odd.
Hmm.
Um, but overall I liked it. I mean, like I didn't hate it. It's definitely not the worst movie that I've seen this year. But I liked it. And to be honest, before this movie, I went thrifting. So I was
Hmm.
like huh, not me. I'm not the problem. But then I was leaving and then I was like, wait, I'm
Uh-huh.
wearing a Target tank top. Anthropology. Like that's definitely
Yeah.
fast fashion.
Yeah, wait, actually that is my now that we're talking about the movie, that's my actual Razzie for the week was that we spent Memorial Day shopping today. I went to several large
Catherine's
brand.
the problem.
No, I haven't even unpacked my shopping bags and then I went and saw this and I was like, "Oh no.
Yeah.
Was any of this sustainable? I don't know if it was."
Well, I mean, in relation to this though, this is a bit of a tangent, but Shein.
Hmm.
In college, I was basically a Shein ambassador. I would be telling people, I'm like, Shein has
We
free
all were.
shipping on
Okay.
Sunday. But
Shein
now,
has its claws in college students, specifically in the 2019 era. It was strong. It knew what it was doing. Yeah.
yes. But did you see that Shein purchased a alleged like sustainable fashion company,
Yeah.
Everlane? And I was like, wow, I Love
Yeah.
Boosters comes right on time.
No, yeah, exactly.
Because
Bro.
that's crazy. Um, but no, I like the movie. I like the message that it was sending. I think oftentimes we do get caught up in just shopping and consumerism, and so it's
Hmm.
good to be checked every once in a while, me
Hmm.
included. So yeah, so we're gonna pause on the shopping a bit. I
Hmm.
probably pick up some more shopping in the Burr months because I have some dresses that I need to wear and it's just stuff.
Hmm.
So I'm Boots Riley. Thank you for putting in my place.
Hmm.
Um, I needed it.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
films are for. Like you learn
Yeah.
so much from films. And it's like note it.
Yeah.
Um, but one fun fact about this movie, like I mentioned before, it was filmed in Atlanta, but the setting is actually taking place in San Francisco, though,
Hmm.
in the Bay Area. Multiple stores and like locations, and Demi Moore's slanting apartment.
Yeah. That killed me. Every scene with them standing in the slanted apartment killed me.
Okay, we're not film majors. That
No.
slanted apartment, I was like, I want to take a film class because why is it slanted? Like, what's the
Yeah.
reason? Like, are they trying to like
Um,
climb up something? Do you have like a guess?
I was gonna go with I want a video about how they filmed everything and how all of that worked because I was kind of wondering that of like where the how were they filming it? Yeah, I guess I just took it as just that like billionaires are ridiculous and they
Mm.
will just have ridiculous stuff in their lives that don't make any sense, and that the lady was doing it to be like artistic and different, but really it
Mm.
was just dumb and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how
Yeah.
I took it, was that it's just rich people being rich and they just want to do this
Yeah.
even if it doesn't make sense because they think it like makes them look cooler. Like, Elon Musk would have an apartment like this if he could.
Yeah.
Okay, don't come for us, but you know that he would if he could.
Yeah.
Um,
I was also kind of thinking that like she had a science department just because she could, but also because like if you really think about the people who were struggling in that apartment, it was Kiki
mhm.
Palmer and the barista. And so May I was kind of like
Yeah.
the things that maybe like billionaires do or like the
Mm,
super wealthy do really hinder
mm.
like the working class. So maybe,
Okay, political science and filmography,
you know,
Jahsleigh.
I try.
Yeah.
I watched a couple what's the guy's name? Creed.
Michael B.
Uh
Jordan. Oh,
yeah.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, I watched a couple of Ryan Coogler. I pay attention to
Yeah.
details. Um
No, that's such a good point though, because Demi Moore at one point is like, just engage your core, and I feel like rich people do that. They're like, just do this, like, just make
yeah,
more money. Like, what are you doing? You struggling?
just lace up your boots and go to
Hmm.
work.
Hmm.
But speaking of the film's bold color, that the film's bold color was like almost entirely costume and set design rather than like color lightning. Um, and so that was like a deliberate choice by the cinematographer, um, who kept pushing towards expressionism. That's a fun
Hmm.
fact from IMDb.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That is very cool. Would a like, is there a store like this where you walk in and it's just one color? Like, would that work on you? You think?
Okay, so I I think he was thinking about the store. This is a store called Rainbow, and they're more prominent in like minority areas. Like there's a rainbow, and for New York, there's a rainbow in Harlem. There's a rainbow in Washington Heights. There's a couple rainbows like throughout Atlanta. So I
Hmm.
think that's what he was talking about because it's like
Interesting.
the quality is kind of like Shein.
Yeah.
Um, it's kind of like it's definitely that fast fashion quality, but like the clothes that you have on there, like it's giving that his inspiration was rainbow or maybe like a city trans. But
Mm,
the fact that the store's name is Rainbow, I think that really was
yeah.
his inspiration. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not Boots Riley, but
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
this would be a good movie to watch the director talk about his inspiration and kind of what
mhm,
he wanted from it. And I love a movie like that where you just want to know what the director was like
mhm.
thinking and how he did everything. So that was interesting.
Yeah,
I
we
think
should
it
have
would
went to
draw me
the
in.
yeah we should have went to the Atlanta Film Festival because you definitely did speak about it. Or I don't know if you spoke about that
Weren't you
specifically,
there?
but I did one volunteer shift.
So one of us had a more easily attainable way
I
to see this.
know. Well, that show, like the showing for this movie sold out like very quickly. And I would have volunteered for it or try to get a little closer, but I was out of town. Yeah. So the Atlanta Film Festival, my volunteer experience was great though. I'm gonna try to do it next year. Um, but but yeah, sorry. Um, but a little fun fact to, break the ice, I guess. Did you know that Boots Riley actually reached out to Kiki Palmer via DM? It went down in the
Oh,
DMs for this role. Yeah. He
interesting.
said that he liked her performance in Pimp and Alice. And
Oh,
so he was like, I would like you in my film. So,
interesting.
yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. I love whenever they're able to connect in that way. And it did feel like a role that was made for Kiki Palmer. Like, it felt
Oh, yeah.
like nobody else would be able to pull off the exact, like, niche
Mm-hmm.
that she did in this movie.
Yeah, it was also kind of giving one of them days,
Was thinking it too, like kind of the
hmm
almost like buddy comedy, and there was like a lot of physical comedy happening in it as well, and yeah,
hmm
it was very good. No SZA though, so that's sad.
Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe SZA was touring, but it's
Hmm.
all good.
Hmm.
I mean, sorry, I have so many facts this movie, but
Hit me.
you said buddy buddy.
Hmm.
So Taylor Page and Keke Palmer were a bit of buddies actually before this movie. So Taylor Page, she worked at a restaurant that Keke Palmer frequented,
Hmm.
and Taylor Page would actually ask for advice from Keke Palmer on how to break into
Hmm.
acting.
Hmm.
Yeah, and so Keke Palmer would kind of help her out. And I mean, one might say the advice came in handy because here they
Yeah.
are working on the same
Yeah.
film. Yeah,
And Kiki's advice was just always have a job.
keep a job.
Yep. Stay working. You're not in a movie, you're on a podcast set, you're not in a podcast set, you're on the red carpet, you're not on the red carpet, you're on a TV show.
Wait, no, because like, do you remember it was Sarah Strahan and Kiki? Like, do you remember that
Mhm.
daytime show?
No, I don't think I've ever watched, but I've like seen clips of stuff. So
Okay, it was definitely a daytime show. It was like with Michael Strahan. I don't know who
mm,
Sarah was, but Kiki was in there. I feel like at first it was Sarah and Strahan, but then they
hmm,
added Kiki Palmer in there because it was Kiki Keep a Job Palmer. But yeah,
yeah,
um,
got
but
that
did you
money.
know Taylor Page was actually pregnant during this film? Did you see that?
Oh no, I was distracted by what was happening with her hair, like mullet wise. To I think ever look below below her face to notice what was happening. So
Yeah,
no,
I
that's impressive.
no, I kind of like the mullet though. I think she pulled it off.
Okay, hot takes all around. Yeah, you know.
I
She
mean,
is a very attractive person, and so the mullet did not deter from that. But I
no, it
was,
didn't. I was kind of
yeah.
like, no, I remember
This
watching.
is so interesting that you would be pro mullet and I would not. Like that does not feel like the way this would lay down in our friendship.
I was sitting in my AMC looking at it,
Hmm.
and I was like, I kind of like it. Like she pulled it off.
Okay.
I'm not
So
against a mullet.
if you were gonna have your hair styled one way or have one of the wigs from this movie, you would do mullet. You think?
No, probably no.
Okay.
See, okay, here's the thing. There's very few people that can pull off the mullet. Like I
Right.
feel like you have to. We talked about like the New York City kids last week.
Yeah,
You
we're
gotta
not
be
gonna
like
go
a New
for it.
York City kind of kid. You
Yeah.
gotta be a Kara or Kara, who was also in this film, to kind of pull off the mullet.
Oh, young. Mm-hmm.
Young, but like cool,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a skater.
That's how I feel about bleached eyebrows, and that's how I felt
Mhm.
about the girl in this movie that had bleached eyebrows. That I was like, I could never pull that off, you know?
Yeah. Jahsleigh Ralph Lauren button down almost every day. Pull off a mullet? Probably not. It's just not my style. But I
Maybe we
think
could do
Taylor.
it for Halloween.
Ooh. It's like less than 6 months until Halloween.
Yeah, because the anniversary of our summer ween was this past week. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is a tangent, listeners, but I know I've been having my fall and like Christmas days,
mhm.
but people have been confessing on TikTok. They're like, I don't like summer. And
Mm,
like they're like, here, I'm here to say it. I don't like summer. And then
mhm.
one girl was like, I literally go into seasonal depression through May through October.
I think that's just your TikTok, Josley.
Hmm?
I think that's just your job, your TikTok.
No, I've been seeing a lot more like fall is coming and like 4 more months until this. So,
Mm.
I
It's just
mean,
it's feeding you the similar people, Josley. I'll go on a rant about this in AI. So
I know, but anyway,
you're gonna start getting mullet TikToks.
I mean, I probably won't stay on mullet TikTok long because I'm like, they look cool, but I'm gonna keep scrolling.
Yeah. What
Um,
about Will Poulter's hair? I know we already talked about it. Would you ever do that, or would you date a man who had his hair like that?
he just was having his. Was he an actor?
Let's
Was
say
he an
it's Will
artist
Poulter.
sometime?
And he's having to film this movie, and his hair is like this for a while. Are you just guys just like not going on a date night publicly? Just hanging out at home?
But probably he's probably wearing a hat. You know,
Okay, that's fair. That's a good point. That's a
he's
good point.
probably wearing a hat. Yeah, it's like let's put a hat on. Let's put a little trucker hat on. Let's put an Arden Rochelle's Farms hat on.
Plug the
That
merch.
just
Yeah. Link in bio.
link in bio.
Sustainably made, not made in a factory in China. Not okay. Okay.
Can't guarantee that. Organic
But
farming.
True. Organic
Don't know.
farming. Mhm. Wow. So we
But
haven't learned our lesson.
anyway, I didn't even think about that till you said that. I'm like, ooh, I don't think it was sustainably made.
Mm.
Um, okay, but getting back to the movie, did you have a moment where you're like, I need a ciggy, this is kind of stressing me out?
Yeah, let me think. Honestly, anytime Lakeith Stanfield was on screen, I was like, get away from this man. Like, he is hypnotizing you, and you need to stop looking at him. I didn't understand what he was doing accent-wise either. I just want to side note that I was confused
Yeah.
because I've seen Lakeith Stanfield in several things, and I was like, what's happening
Yeah.
vocally right now? Um, yeah, every time he was on screen.
One girl, I think this is on TikTok. Sorry, I probably should get more sources, but she was like, I saw this movie and Devil Wears Prada 2, like back to back. And she was saying, she was like, in both movies, I was like, why is the male interest like here? She felt like it wasn't adding to the story or anything, and in both of those. And I can kind of see it.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed. Like, I got what they were saying about, like, men in general, but I was like, what does this have to do exactly with the fashion industry and consumerism?
yeah.
Agreed. You can
Yeah.
always use less men in a movie. That's always going to be my take.
Yeah. Also, allegedly, in that one scene where he is, a
A
monster, a
monster,
demon,
yeah.
allegedly one person left out of the theater and just didn't come back. And I can see that. I can see that being like the final
I can
straw.
understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't too on brand for Cat in the Hat, but, you know.
It's like Cat in the Hat for adults. It's definitely an adult movie, so.
Yeah, it's definitely like a little Grinch moment, but it's okay. It's okay. I think my I need a Siggy moment was anytime those $100,000 suits came off, and I was just looking at that, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"What is this? What is this? What's going on? What's next?"
Yeah. Spoiler, the last 30 minutes get even wackier.
We go from Cat in the Hat to the Grinch to the Bodies exhibit. That's the thing that used to go on. Do you remember that?
The Bodies exhibit?
The Bodies exhibit. It was like where they used to have like actual like bodies. And like it was kind of like how a circus would go from town to town?
Yeah.
This was like an exhibit that would go from town to town. Look it up, Bodies exhibit.
Was this happening in Georgia?
It was happening all over. And there was actually a Broadway show. And every time I tell people about this Broadway show, they're like, it's giving Bodies exhibit. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, you're educating me. I have never heard of this before, maybe for good reason, but I'll look it up later.
No, Bodies exhibit. It's like a thing.
I know, I believe you. I've just never heard of it.
Yeah. They preserved bodies, like real human bodies, and they would tour the United States.
I believe you. That's crazy. I mean, the United States has done a lot of crazy things, so I'm not disbelieving you. What?
Honestly, I just looked it up, and they have $30 tickets. Right now, I think they're in Las Vegas.
They're still going
on. Yeah. I mean... Oh, it opened in Tampa, Florida. Of course,
Well, that's
it
not a
happened in
shocker,
Florida.
yeah.
I'm trying to find when the Owensboro stop
Okay, let's relax. Owensboro's too high class for the Bodies treatment.
I was on the Wikipedia and there is a big section for ethical concerns, but that's
Hmm.
another day, another dollar.
That was honestly, that's what this movie could be renamed. Just ethical concerns about the way the world is currently.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, like I said, like it wasn't kind of Cat in the Hat. Was
Mhm.
the score of the movie very like funky and weird and colorful? But like, did they have a point?
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And it
So,
was fun. This was like a fun movie to
hmm
watch. Even in the kooky moments, I was like, I was having a fun time. So
yeah, it was definitely a fun movie to watch. But then I also was like, okay, we really need to be more sustainable with our shopping,
hmm
and speak up too. It's like, you know what? Let's not
yeah,
convince people that they need to buy this.
yeah, enjoying
So,
community. Like we
mm,
all need to be in community together and supporting each other. So
yeah,
they're trying
yeah.
to divide us. Not on this podcast.
No. Even if Jossie tries to divide us sometimes, or even
That's
Catherine
true.
tries to divide us
Jahsleigh
sometimes.
tries to divide us more often by saying no Star Wars on the podcast.
You asked me would I rather see this movie or Star Wars, and I said this movie.
Yeah, I know. All right,
Okay.
one of
Someone
them
went to
has.
Zara today, but it's okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go through your e-receipts from the past 6 months and talk about what you've ordered online.
It would have been Goodwill. That's it.
Okay, calling credit
Goodwill.
card company about that.
Did you have a favorite character or least favorite character in this film?
Yes, my favorite character was honestly I liked I don't know how to pronounce her name. Isa Gonzalez, the girl who was like one of the store workers. I just liked the actress and
Hmm
she looked really good and I thought she was really good and I liked when she was explaining all the science because I was like, I'm still not following this, but like I got you. Like destabilizer, detransitioner, transitioner, decline. I was like, I'm not sure what's going on.
hmm
So I just liked her. I mean, obviously Kiko Palmer's a star, but I liked her a lot. My least favorite character was probably Will Poulter's hair because it was offensive, and I was like, you would see someone in New York with this haircut and this outfit.
Not it was offensive.
It was every time it was on the screen, I was like, ah! Like a little bit of a jump scare, you know.
Wow, that's funny. Uh,
Um, but yeah, well, who's your least favorite character and favorite character?
I don't. Let's see. My least favorite character is definitely Lakeith Stanfield.
Good point.
They're at the end. I was kind of like, spoiler alert, when he was like, "I'm a demon," and I was like, I don't want to even look at you. You're too far
Yeah.
out. Let's see. And then like, kind of like you, I was like, he's weird. It's like I just can't. I just can't.
hmm
I can't get on board with you.
hmm
Let's see. My favorite character though. My favorite character was their apartment that always smelled like chicken.
Oh,
Um, the girl was like, "Where's the chicken? There's no chicken."
she's like, "Can I have some of that?" They're like, "There is no chicken here." That's a good one. That's a good
So
favorite
yeah,
character.
I think that was probably my favorite character. I mean,
Mm.
Demi Moore. She to be. I don't think. I mean, she wasn't my favorite character either, especially after seeing that she stole some designs.
hmm
But yeah, but once again, that's very true. There are stores out there that's stealing people's designs and stuff. So,
hmm
but yeah,
Yeah.
good thing I thrift. All right.
Okay.
So what did you give it on Letterbox?
So I gave it a 3.5, but
Okay.
that's a solid 3.5. It just wasn't my favorite, but I love it. I support it. I'm glad we went and saw it. I think it's important to see movies like this in theaters. I had a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly my type of movie, but I had a good time. It was fun.
Okay.
What'd you get?
Nice. We're twins because I gave it
hmm
a 3.5 as well. Yeah.
hmm Oh, I love asking you questions on this podcast that I know the answer to because I saw that you'd give me.
Yeah. I thought it was good too.
hmm
It it was a bit weird, and some
hmm
scenes I'm kind of like, did we have to add this to
Hmm.
add to the message? So that's why I kind of bumped it down a couple stars. But I like the color. I like
Hmm.
the honky tonk throughout. So probably gonna listen to that in the office when I'm walking
Yeah.
tomorrow. Um. So
Oh man.
yeah, but overall, I thought it was good. Really like the message.
Yeah.
When
Really good
when
acting too.
if there's an influencer that does like a Shein haul, I'd be like, you should go watch I Love Boosters. I'm
Yeah.
gonna start commenting that. Go watch I Love Boosters. I think you should
Go on,
watch
go take a
that.
peek at this real quick and tell me your thoughts on it.
Yeah. Um, but
Uh,
yeah, so okay. Where would you rank it out of all the
yeah,
movies that we've seen thus far?
I know this is tough because just a very creative movie, and I want to support the creativity. I am probably gonna put it in 12. I'm gonna put it right below Predator Badlands. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really good. I like supporting fun and kooky movies. Just
Mm-hmm.
not my favorite one. But I hope that they continue to make movies like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Kiki Palmer and everybody else continues to thrive. What about you? Where are we going?
This movie, it's going at, I believe I'm gonna put it at number 14. So
Ooh, okay.
above is God Is, but below Send Help.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, the reason why Send Help is still pretty high for me is because there was a whole house on that island.
Yeah.
There was a whole house on that island.
Yeah. And I think that I Love Boosters, Is God Is Begonia, they're kind of very similar genre wise in that you can't really pin them down. They're all
Hmm.
very just kind of kooky out there movies.
Yeah.
So.
Like aliens, what are we doing?
Hmm.
Spoiler alert, they turned out to be real. That was our episode. Our next movie, which I'm super duper excited about.
Yes.
We will be going, it's like a free space at AMC. We'll probably still be going to AMC, but watching
Hmm.
whatever you want to watch. But next time we'll be watching Jocelyn's favorite movie, literally her favorite movie, Jumping the Broom. So
Hmm.
I'm so excited for you to see it, Catherine. Don't judge it.
Okay, what does that mean?
Mm.
Don't make a
D-
podcast about it where we judge it and talk about it, or no? I mean, that's especially when you're watching a movie that came out a while ago. It's yeah, you have
hmm
different levels of expectations about what a movie is going to be.
Yes, it did come out, and I believe in 2011.
Locked and loaded. I
So
got it. My bar is at a certain level. I know what I'm expecting. Okay.
okay, you don't have to put I mean, it's still a good movie. It's still my favorite. You don't have to put
Well,
the
it's
bar
like
too
when you
low.
go. It's like when you go watch a rom com, like because this is a rom com, right?
Allegedly,
Okay.
yeah.
Like Hallmark rom com, like different types of movies. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
or comedy. You know.
Oh wow, wait, we're watching it because it's the 15th anniversary of this movie. It came out
Yeah.
May 6th, 2011. So,
Absolutely
yeah.
not just because there's only horror movies in AMC right now, and Jahsleigh did not want to see any of them. So
We
that's definitely not the reason why.
we could have saw Breadwinner with Nate.
don't
I think I'm actually might go see that.
don't put
So.
that slop on my screen. Okay, you go see that. I'll go see Obsession. You go see that. We'll part our ways this week at AMC, but I'm
That's
excited to
why
watch Jumping the Broom.
I said it was like a free space. It's like you do what you gotta do. I'll do what I gotta do.
Yeah, this is what happened when the movies and theaters don't line up with what we want to see together. So we're like, you know what? What's an anniversary coming up this week? Okay,
Shrek. Should we do
yeah.
Shrek? But I'm excited for you to see it. It's on Netflix. Have
Very
fun,
excited to
enjoy
watch.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah. But that's our episode. Thanks for listening
Yeah.
in.
Where can folks find us?
They can find us at alisters_pod on Instagram and TikTok. And then if you will love to email us,
We'd love
send
to
us
get
a
it. I said we'd love to get it.
yeah, we love to get it. If you want to send us a promo code to a sustainable uh shop, not
Yeah, drop
Everlane.
your favorite sustainable shop in the comments, and we'll check them
Yeah.
out.
A Goodwill, Salvation
Hmm.
Army.
Hmm. Not an Everlane anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, but thank you all so much for joining and catch us next week. Bye.
Bye.